Well, the day before the NFL Stars kickoff in the Pro Bowl, Eastern Illinois star Jimmy Garoppolo takes his shot at the Reese Senior Bowl. Garoppolo will join Team South in the best of college football senior class on Saturday, earning the spot after a solid performance in the East-West Shrine game. He will play alongside Fresno State quarterback Derek Carr, who is ahead of Garoppolo on some mock drafts. Garoppolo can move up the draft boards with a solid performance and a good showing at the NFL Combine in February. Kickoff is at 3 from Mobile, Alabama. Sticking with Eastern, the men's basketball team took on the University of Tennessee at Martin Thursday night, and they found themselves ahead early. At the start of the second half, the Panthers' lead reached double digits, but a three-point barrage from the Skyhawks put UT Martin in the lead down the stretch, and they would not look back. 84-77 is the final. The loss drops Eastern to 6-13 on the year. Both the men's and women's basketball teams for Eastern Illinois travel to Southeast Missouri State for a Saturday doubleheader. The women's game starts at 3.
They didn't get it away. They missed it anyway.
Enter two teams that have lost 4 straight Big Ten matchups and exit one team on a one-game winning streak. The University of Illinois kept it close throughout, but Aaron Kraft and the rest of the Ohio State Buckeyes started to pull away in the second half. Kraft with a takeaway brought a cross-court for the lane to put Ohio State up by 1, but you just saw Kraft weave through the lane and he dished it out to Lenzel Smith Jr., who hit the 3. That put the Buckeyes up by 8, and they cruised the rest of the way. 62-55 is the final. Ohio State snaps their losing skid while U of I dropped their 5th straight game. Former U of I and Dallas Cowboys defensive lineman Josh Brent will spend 180 days in jail and 10 years on probation. Brent was convicted Wednesday of intoxication manslaughter for a crash near Dallas that killed passenger Jerry Brown. He could have received up to 20 years in prison. Brent and Brown played together on the Dallas Cowboys and at the University of Illinois. As the EIU swimming program's regular season is winding down, the Panthers are revving up for their home meet tonight. In just a few minutes, the Panthers' men's and women's swim teams will take to the pool in a meet against in-state rival Western Illinois. Eastern has seen recent success against the Leathernecks, winning 3 of its last 4 meetings against Western. This season has been a special one for senior Colin McGill, who has a memorable career at Eastern. Highlighted by his trip to nationals this season, McGill says he has used the trip as a good learning experience, while recognizing how special it has been with his older brother coaching him along the way.
Having a personal relationship with your coach, I think, goes a long way for every athlete. And obviously my brother and I have a close relationship, and that just kind of amplified how I was able to perform in practice and at meets for everything. It was a really great experience over the past couple of years.
That's something that I admire that we're able to do. It's something that we'll be able to carry through for the rest of our lives, and that's very rare in this world, and that it's something that means a lot. And not a lot of people actually have a true understanding of what it's like and how special it is other than us.
Although Eastern is struggling this season, head coach Elliot McGill says it shouldn't affect the team heading into the Summer League Championships next month. Before their postseason play begins, the Panthers will have one final home meet against St. Louis next Friday. Well, normally when temperatures are below freezing, we're encouraged to bundle up, but tomorrow Charleston residents will bundle down for a great cause. Eastern Illinois University students and staff will join other community members for the Nearly Naked Mile. Racers will shed some of their clothing during the race, with all of it going to Standing Stone Community Center in Charleston. Check-in is tomorrow morning at 9 in the Carmen Hall parking lot on the campus of Eastern Illinois University. And finally on this Friday, University of Illinois Athletic Director Mike Thomas earned a raise of more than $50,000. Thomas is responsible for the hiring of current Illinois coaches Tim Beckman for football and John Groves for men's basketball. Savannah Braden, back to you.
And finally, a little relief from the brutal temperatures, but will it last through the weekend? Skywatch local forecaster Jessica Dixon will have more on that, plus the chance for overnight snow.
But first, a seamstress in Ohio lands a supersized job just in time for the big game next week. Thanks for watching. This is Newswatch on WEIU.